Hey beautiful people, it's your friend Kevin, and this is your card of the day. All right, so welcome. Today is Monday, the 2nd of October, 2023. To all you new subscribers, I welcome you to the space. To all the existing subscribers, welcome back. And I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to be here. So here we go. I have Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, which we're using this week. I pulled from Radley Valentine's Archangel Power Tarot Deck, the Emperor, with Archangel Uriel. This is about the organizational plans for anything that's going on, stability, efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitions. You know, last week was a bit of a roller coaster. Last week was full of all kinds of things that hit us at once. This week is about putting it in order. My isms are: I am magnificent, got through it, got past it, now I'm putting it all in order. And my lift, what I bring to the world, what you bring to the world, what you do for people that you love and care about, is a gift. I'm happy to share it. You should be happy to share it. We're all happy to share it. Goodness gracious only knows that we need more of it because people have lost hope. Right, so I've done my prayer. And for those who might want to get and listen to the prayer, you can use any of the prayer from any of the books and any of the decks to center yourself and anchor yourself to the space and invite in spirit guides, angels, beings of the light from all four corners and all realms, welcome you to the space and give thanks that they are giving you permission to be their messenger. So it's a bit like you get to stand on their stage and they get to feed you the information. So here goes. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoop, this is getting a bit messy. I'm going to go through one more time and we'll see which one of these cards comes forward. This one looks like it wants to say hello. Now this deck considers there are guardians, there are sacred ones, there are symbols, there are animals, totems, there are all kinds of things from all kinds of realms. So let's see who comes in. Well, now here we have the fire guardian. Immediately I'm getting this word action. I'm seeing that he's got a crystal in one hand, which would be his right hand, and his left hand is open to receiving. So right away, his body is covered in traditional tattoos, symbolism, and wings are somewhat, one's folded, one's outstretched. This is telling us all to ignite our passions, to go after what we're looking for, make sure that we are anchored, grounded. That was all about yesterday. We had the Earth Guardian. The Fire Guardian is saying, continuation for me says, you're grounded. You've got your vision and your focus in place. Now it's time to light your fire of passion and make sure that you are taking charge of the situations by remembering the anchoring with which you've got. So, the Fire Guardian really is basically talking about there is no time to waste. You know, fire is cleansing. Fire is very quick, really rapid, and it takes over. This is about connecting with your inner desires, sparking creativity. It can lead to something really, truly beautiful. If you don't light the match and set fire to the passion that's within you, whatever that is beautiful, that wants to come out and wants to emerge from your magnificence, from the way that you lift as a gift for other people, won't be shown. The Fire Guardian represents the angels of fire. And it's an energy that many, many, many people are afraid of. The burning desire can lead to this huge expansion, this big transformation. So let the Fire Guardian, along with the Emperor today, help you open up the vortex to the wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear. Let go of any shame Let go of anything that stops you. That's all ego. That's all fear. That is all you. I don't think I can do this. I'm not sure I'm good enough. I'm not sure I'm worthy. That is all barriers, blocks, hurdles. They need to be pushed away so that you can be who you truly are underneath all of that. So it might be a question of today, fire at the passion that gets you to see what's getting in your way. So when this card is appearing today, you're reminded that your passion is so powerful, it's magnificent, it's magical, it manifests all sorts of things. You're being guided by your angels, your spirit guides, and all of those ancestors that went before you to connect with this powerful energy of desire. If you've recently set an intention to explore maybe your sensual side, your sexual side, that's all a part of creativity. Or you maybe have decided to become more sensual, more sexual. And I'm not just talking about sex in general, just that sexy part of ourselves that is passionate. Let the fire of desire burn away the old setbacks, the old silly affirmations, the ones that are preventing you from expressing your nature. This card indicates for those of you in a relationship that a great spiritual and sexual connections coming. Now, I say this because that's really what the fire part of our chakra system is about. In the Western world, we have been told and taught and deprogrammed that it's not good, that you shouldn't do it. Other people make decisions about that. I'm not going to go any further. My guides are saying, don't step into that sticky water. Well, okay, I won't. Now, yesterday, I read an excerpt from Jasmine Boland's Moonology Diary, and I got a comment from one of you. Thank you so much, Kate, who was a little bit confused about what I was saying, all about the Capricorn energy. So I think I'm going to read this through again because I was reading it, and make it clearer for you. It's talking about October. If you've got this book, it's on page 217. And basically it says the past few months have been relatively quiet. Astrologically speaking, even if they've been a wild ride as far as the moon energies are concerned, hopefully you've been pretty much crushing through life. Even though it's been quiet in the ethers, we've been crushing through life. Of course, that depends on what's going on in your personal chart. If you've been up and down, then this month is perhaps going to be the turning point that you need. Now that speaks to me because this is my birthday month. And I want this to be the turning point. So this is speaking to me personally, and I'm hoping it's speaking to all of you. October brings not one, but two eclipses. Eclipses, remember, are like portals to another life. I never realized that till I read this. If you're not happy with where you are, they are like a sliding door, the portal is, that can walk you through to another way of being. Eclipses are only difficult when we absolutely resist the change. Ooh, I like that. That our souls actually know that we need. They put us back on our right and proper path and are super powerful to work with. Also, worth noting this month is that the planet of power and passion, Pluto, I think this is the part that needed clarity, is resuming direct motion. As we say in astrology, in other words, it's completed its latest retrograde cycle and will now start moving forward again. Pluto is getting closer to the end of its stay in the sign of Capricorn. So, we're nearing the last chance to detox our lives in whichever part of our chart we have Capricorn. To verify what that is, take a look at the house that's being activated by the full moon in Capricorn. And in this book, it's referring to page 160. I love this book because every year there's another one. Let's see. It's the same house that Pluto is in for you. So I would imagine that wherever you're, what's it saying here? Take a look at the house. Could be the house of your home, the house of your work, the house of your passion, where Capricorn sits. And that's being activated by the full moon. It's the same house that Pluto has been in for you. Pluto will move into Aquarius in January of next year. And it'll make a brief and final foray into Capricorn once more in September of 2024. And then it'll finally move into Aquarius until January of 2044. Now, the way I understand it, and I am not an astrologer, astrology is something I'm beginning to work through, but not something I'm diving into. The way I understand it, it's one of these slow-moving planets. And takes a while. And then, of course, at the bottom, Yasmin Boland gives you what you're going to do, what you should be doing. I will start something new. I'm going to do that. I'll leave something behind. I definitely want to do that. And I'm going to rise like a phoenix. Oh, yes, Daddy, I will. Anyway, I hope that completes it. Yes, it does. I'm listening for my guides and my angels to give me some messages. No, good job. I'm framing it. Okay. They said talk about the magnificence and the magic and the okay, well, I'm just going to say it. We all came here on the earth in the light to do something of purpose. And even though it might seem, no matter how old you are, well, I shouldn't say how old you are, because your soul keeps going. I believe. You believe what you want. We've got this soul, this spirit, that's anchored inside this body. And this body sometimes can be restrictive. Restrictive because we've got a 12-hour clock. We've got a 24-hour day. We have a 30, 28, 30, 31 day month, and on and on and on. That's restrictions, because in the spirit world, it's freedom. Now, when you look at us as spiritual beings, and I'm getting off tangent, if you can direct that into no time whatsoever, that everything runs together all at the same time, that seems weird. Because in this world, we can't live like that. We can't live where the present and the past and the future all do this. We can only work in this linear way of being. So the magnificent part of it, which is when they say to you, you're magnificent, is that as you begin to awaken that spiritual side of who you are, and as you begin to connect with the other side of the veil, there really isn't a veil. It's called a veil because people think that they can't see through it. It's not that you see as you do physically, you feel. And then you look up through your third eye, you close your eyes and you get a vision. And that vision becomes clearer and clearer and clearer. And I know I'm going off on a tangent for those who don't quite understand it. I didn't understand it until I uncovered it. It isn't that it goes away, it gets covered up. Babies, toddlers, children. Yesterday I was with two little ones. Oh, it was delightful. I'm going around a playground and I am just lost in this feeling of exuberance, of I'm going to do it again. I'm going to go again. I'm going to do this again. This little one, just off they go because they can do it and they're going to do it and they're going to keep doing it and they're going to just go for something else. Even if you watch them. Look at me, look what I can do. I'm doing this. Look, I got this, I got that. It is where we are. It's who we are. It's what we're supposed to do. It's what we're supposed to be. Somebody somewhere along the line started the program that this isn't what we should be doing, which I get it. No blame, no shame. Forgiveness leads to healing. Those of you who do not believe you're creative are denying yourself the biggest gift of all. Those of you who do not believe that you can connect with light and love and all of these things that bring us that ancient wisdom are denying yourself the magic that you've got, that you are, I didn't believe it for a while. People need it. People want it. It's what this channel's about. They need that hope, they need that love, they need that permission. And when you get creative and when you pull off the covers that are stopping you being that way, you give other people all this permission. They're inspired by you, particularly if they're being a little bit judgy. Don't take that personally, because it happens. I heard a famous person once tell the story that you know you've arrived when people start hating on you, judging you, pointing fingers at you, because they're paying attention. They're paying attention because what you have and what you do and who you are is speaking to a part of themselves that they're denying. Please don't take that personally. I learned to use judgment because I did it. I was doing it. I was guilty of it. Oh, look at them. Who do they think they are? I did it. I did it. And then I looked at, well, why am I doing that? That's not very kind. That's not loving. That's not creative. That's getting in my way. That's stopping me being brilliant. Instead of now, look at it like, how can I use that as my inspiration? You're not going to be able to do something exactly the same way somebody else does it because you're different. But we need more different. Do you see what I'm saying? We need a lot more difference. We need a lot more balance. Anyway, my friends, I love you so much. You are subscribing, you are commenting, you are keeping that fizz going. And we want more of that fizz. We want more of it. All right, till tomorrow. Big love, big kisses. Bye.